Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Trick. On today's episode, a home stretch probably. Hey, check it out. Is it Missile? Did he come on the submarine with us? So you're here, huh? It's Missile! Welcome! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. Of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. But with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Kamala. Way to stick to the program. You think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can. I like that pause that basically implies that Sissel was stupid for even asking that question. But you do have the power to swap objects, so let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it! Alright, let's see what we can do. Hey, the phone! This probably is an internal line, like at the prison. Wow, it's Miss Kamala, I just know it! My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me. I think you call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet! I thought he said he didn't have a working nose. So, this is the first time we'll get to control Missile in a non-death sequence. It's actually pretty mundane. We keep swapping these balls back and forth, and it allows Sissel to slowly make his way from one side of the room to another. Actually, I guess first we have to move Missile out of it. And over here, and then over to the side, swap balls again. Nice. Trivial repetition, thankfully now, I think. Where's Missile now? I guess he's still in the baseball. Wow. Answer that phone, it's ringing off the hook. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I've got a bad feeling about this. Sissel, look! Yep. That black hello came off the hook. Uh-oh, I better answer it fast. First off, it was also a red phone, not a black one. And it's called a phone, not a hello. That's adorable, though. Missile sees the world in very black and white terms. Notice these two levers on the side? I wonder if those will be relevant later. Hello, is anybody there? It's her, Kamala! It's Sissel, where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh good, I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn is... Oh no. She said Lynn. Miss Lynn! You better hurry. Let's go, Sissel. Sure, let's go there. We don't even get an FMV this time. Yep, you didn't think we'd get away with finishing this game without saving Lynn again, did you? No use, nobody's answering. We should be able to talk to her, right? I mean, she did have a core the last time. Miss Kamala and Miss Lynn. Oh, poor Miss Lynn. Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. It looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Kamala. Oh, what happy reunion. Missile, too. I'm so glad to see her all right. Well, I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right, Kamala has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before when he saved her that one time. So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. We did notice that when she revived and we talked to her core directly, that she did think we were Missile. Thank you. Miss Kamala, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Aww. Hey, Missile, could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. It basically sets arbitrary rules for this next puzzle. We will not have access to Missile's powers. We do have to get down to Lynn, though. It shouldn't be that difficult. Just turn this wheel. When it gets close enough, we can say hi to Lynn again. It's, sixth death, I think? Oh, Sissel, you're here. Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright? I don't know. He did get jettisoned out into the ocean. The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Cabanel fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away in his boat, and then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Lynn does have that love of cramped spaces we found out about in Chapter 7. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Kamala. Well, we both suck at it, apparently. I found Kamala hiding here in the engine room, and she had escaped and run away here. Jowd is off in the ocean somewhere, and Lynn's dead. Way to go, team. Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? It was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. We did hear that explosion before. Oh boy, it sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Oh boy, let's find out. Back in time we go. I should really point out something that, I've been meaning to mention since the beginning of the game. Lin written in Japanese is R-I-N-N-E. Rin or Rinne is actually the name of the Buddhist cycle of death and rebirth, which fits in with the idea that Lynn keeps coming back to life over and over again over the course of the game. Anyway, back to the story. So Lynn did manage to find Kamala, apparently, and that's new. Kamala? Gee, I wonder where the other Sissel's been all this time, since he's not in his body. Hello, Lynn, or is it detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Lynn's pretty quick on the uptake. Then again, she's used to being shot at in this game so far. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well, well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Kamala back. She has nothing to do with any of this. Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. Kamala won't remember any of this anyway. Oh, how convenient. A phone call. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. I seriously thought she was going to point the gun the wrong direction that first time before she turned around. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Some awful forethought. Wouldn't it just be what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. Revenge? It'd be awful if Kamala suddenly became responsible for the death of both her father and her mother. What if... Oh. This is an explosion we heard while we were back in the control room. What in the world? Uh-oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Yes, you have. And I guess that's how Lynn died. Explosion and crushed by some wreckage. And then floating face up in the gutter. Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not, you're not him. She's right, I'm not him, am I? He was gonna shoot Detective Jowd, as Kamala when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. It is pretty bad. Anyway, let's bring you back to life, again. You didn't have to add that again part. To be fair, most people manage to make it through a night without dying 5 times, but... Anyway, let's see what we can do. Most important thing, I think, is to be able to get to the phone when it rings. So, let's see what we can reach. Apparently, absolutely nothing. Let's just hang out for a while. So let's see, the cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. I smell a mystery. What do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a... Okay. Forgot how perky she got when she died. It's been a while since we had a partner this cooperative. We can't trick right now. We have to wait for this cutscene to end. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I believe we have to wait for her to bring that gun over to us. I don't think it actually happens until she climbs off the bed and points it at Lynn. Unfortunately, we can't really accelerate. We don't really get a lot of text to accelerate either. Fast forwarding through this. Okay, and there's the phone. We need to get there as soon as we can. I believe... There we go. The gun has a core, and that's why we get the trick time notification there. The gun has a core, and we can use that to get over to where the phone is. It's the only thing we can actually manipulate here, so while it's ringing, let's move. It's no use. I can't get the line to work. That's funny. I thought I could use the phone to pass somebody was calling. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. That's a good point. I guess it actually has to be answered. So here's a clue. We have to wait for, I guess we actually have to do something about this. We can turn these wheels. There we go. That's a new one. We actually have to do something to answer the phone as opposed to just waiting for somebody to pick it up. Let's say that's not how I planned it. Come on, hurry. It's a nice chance to get in the phone. It might be Detective Jowd. To be fair, I really didn't plan that because I kind of forgot what I was doing right this second. But things worked out for the best. Let's get out of here. Hey, it's Blue Guy. Hello, anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. All right, let's go say hi. So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board. That would normally be like an aside joke, but these people actually know about the powers of the dead. That's it, I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Sadly, that guy probably died. I don't know why, it just seems like the way things would turn out. Well, it's true neither one of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of the sub has changed slightly. Yay, checkpoint, fate changed. It means we don't have to go through that whole, waiting for Lynn again. Sissel has underestimated us, blah blah blah. This looks awfully familiar. At least now we know where we are. Which means that us from the original timeline should actually be somewhere around in the bottom of this room. It's Jowd, what's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get a Temsic fragment taken away. Let's see what we can do around here. get here. Knock this thing up. We have to get up, I believe, into the control room. And then into the case where the thing gets pulled away. So let's open the wastebasket, get into the basketball, and then when it hits the top, trick again, and then into this emergency light. And then we can reach, and then when the little tube with the fragment goes by, we can walk into that. Here we are. At least we're moving. That's something new. So now we found Sif, and this arbitrarily, as you'd imagine, will lead us to the solution. At least we'll get to see what he does when he gets away. Ah, the Temsik fragment, you're mine at last. Man, he's snuggling that thing. It's a little creepy. The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Feel bad for that guy. He seems to be ready to go. Then again, since everybody's pretty happy to be dead in this game so far, I wouldn't be surprised if that guy's been well prepared. Cecil, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I better hurry along, before Cecil discovers what he lost and come after me. The Anoa will be his coffin. The guy was already dead now. Torpedo! I wonder if that's what caused the explosion. Seems logical. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Cecil. Hey, another FMV. We get to see him taking off. It's pretty cool. There's an airlock and everything. Someone went through a lot of trouble to animate this. I love how everything in this game is internally consistent, more or less. Anyway, I guess there's nothing we can do about this. They're certainly not allowing us to ghost during the movie sequence. And here we are. Ah, so that's the cause of the giant explosion. Huh? What is? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo. It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yeah, sure, it's a dog. It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired. Let's get down there. What can we reach? Well, we can lower ourselves, hit this lever, then get into the capsule again. And then while we're down here, get into the torpedo. Off we go. Action sequence. We're riding a torpedo. There's no time. It's gonna launch. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. What? How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do, I hope. Jeez. She sounds confident in us. This is easily the craziest thing we've done so far. We are now on a speeding torpedo about to explode. It won't kill us, and we can rewind him if we fail, but we certainly have to stop it now. Check it out, it's a mouse. Things do not go well for this guy, in case you thought we were not done being mean to mice yet in this game. So we've got these two little gyroscope thingies rotating back and forth. I came along with the ride without giving much thought. Was this really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? So, you see this little claw thing in the middle? You actually have to use it to clamp down and stop the thing from exploding. But we actually can't do this while the rat's in the way. So what we need to do is, yes, weights of some sort. Yep, the spinning black things, blah, blah, blah. This is just a clue. They must be pretty heavy. So what we need to do is stop them. That's not good enough. Stop while they're on the upper, while they're both up. And that will cause the entire torpedo to shift around and knock the mouse off the firing device in the center. The scamper's off. I don't know how we wound up inside a torpedo. Wow, these weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device. Right. Now we can just get into the safety device, the joint, operate it, and it will lock down and stop the firing mechanism. We did it! That just stopped the torpedo from exploding, but there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. So we get a smaller explosion instead of a huge one, but at least Lynn will probably be alive. Or at least, that seems to be the case according to the solution to the puzzle. Yep, there she is. Hooray! We win. What was that noise? Kamalo's passed out. Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Cecil, we did it! Fate averted. And now, once again, we saved Lynn for the 5th time. Still have work to do, though, because the submarine might sink. It's got a giant hole in it now. Or we'll try to do that and save everybody else in the next episode of Let's Play Ghost Trick. See you tomorrow.